Hey guys, so this is a basic overview of what you should have learned the beginning weeks of this course. It will help you kind of just remember everything that we've talked about and you've done, and it will help you use all of these to create more meaning within your work. So, first things first, this is the screen that shows up every time you do a new one. If you feel like this is fitting for whatever mood you're doing, keep it. If you don't, you can always go to tab. It takes you to the patches, and you can get rid of some stuff. So like this ball, I don't need it. I can delete it. Along with this rotating and whatnot, you can always hit Control Z to undo what you have done. Basic features, I'm going to hit Tab again to go back to my object setting instead of the patches. So I'm in my objects. Up here, you can hit Move. This will move whatever object you're touching. You can scale. Ooh. You can rotate. So those are the three super basic. To copy, like we learned earlier, it is Alt, but you have to first you need to be in the Move. So you have to have these little arrows, and you hit Alt, and then you pull the arrow. Now, sometimes this can get frustrating because it doesn't work every time, and I think it's getting better, but one of the mistakes when it's not working is I don't have it in Move. So make sure you have it. The little arrows that you can click, press Alt as you do it, and you can have duplicates. This button over here that says duplicate, that is duplicating your scene, not the object that you have clicked on. Alright, so those were super basic. If you want to add an object, you can add it over here with this box. You can go through all the different ones. You can also, when you're in patches, right click and there's lots of other things that you can do. Okay, so those are some basic things. The next thing that I want to talk about is 3D Object Connect. This is huge. Whenever you're building your creature or your house, you had to have the objects connected. That way when you move one, it moves the whole thing. And so the biggest thing is you're going to go to 3D Object Group. Click it, bring it out. And the biggest thing is once you connect these objects there, so I'm going to connect these balls and make them all the same. Also, do see, I cannot connect it to rotation. If it's going to connect, it will turn green. So as you can see, the one is green. I can connect it there. So now these balls are all connected together, and you can see they have left our scene. Where did they go? Holy moly. Well, they're gone because this isn't connected, so you have to bring this over and connect it back to the scene. They are there. If I hit Tab and I move one of them, they all move together. Okay, so when you're building any kind of creature out of basic shapes, you need to connect them as a 3D group. All right. And then you have to connect that to the scene. The next and last thing that I really want to kind of touch on real fast is the glaze click. Also, it's like kind of what happens whenever you are trying to have things move and the viewer to change something. There are a few different types. I really like the show screen. That's just my personal preference at this moment. Take it, you can bring it off. Move me. Ooh. And then you just want to make sure that you're looking at these, you're looking at the instructions, and then every time you're connecting it to the scene. If it is not connected to the scene, it won't work, right? And so I would connect this down here, and it's connected over here. These little yellow boxes are really nice. They help give you a quick reminder of what you might need to do. Don't need it right now. I want it to be the ball number 2. And then I hover over ball number 2 and the screen appears. You can see it right here. And if I hover over again, it disappears. And you can change that back by going into that and changing the textures. I'll even show you. Also remember, here's your VR camera. That's what we're in right now. Here's the editing mode. You can always tell where your VR camera is looking at by this little head dude. Just saying. And you can change what you want your screen to be by hitting the edit button and going in, and you can add a texture by opening up another patch. If I could spell. Texture, you could do a color picker. Say I wanted it to be purple, because purple's my fave. I want to put this on color. In tab, VR, you can always test it. Now it's purple. If you have any questions, please feel free to call, text, or email me. I can't wait to see what you create. Bye!